Yo, what's good? It's your boy, and today I'm going to be talking about Deepwoken's biggest issue. And before we get into that, make sure to like the video, join the Discord down in the description, and check out some of my other content. But now let's get into what the video is about. So, a lot of you are probably wondering, what could possibly be Deepwoken's biggest issue? Is it the lack of balancing? Is it the lack of content? Is it the somewhat horrendous community that is just excessively toxic? Well, believe it or not, although all those are issues, it is not the biggest issue. As we all know, Deepwoken's primary endgame focus is PvP. And with that comes the group of people that searches for every little busted thing that they can. Most of these are going to be people in the PvP guilds like Chapter, Lancelot, and whatnot. But cheese builds are quite honestly the biggest issue in Deepwoken. Builds that are so busted, there is little to zero counter to them. I mean, right now, the only thing countering busted mage builds is honestly LFT Blindseer, which granted has been really popular lately and probably will be for a while. But I kind of just wanted to go into more deeply how busted cheese builds are. So for that, I want to bring up a chime match that honestly happened not that long ago. And when I mean not that long ago, I mean like 15 minutes ago. Alright, here we are. We're checking it out. So as we can see, he's Crystalized Path, Gran, Sudaruska. And the main things I kind of want to prioritize in showing you guys this so I don't just waste all your time is his methods for healing. So if I can find it real quick. Oh, here it is. So he jumps up in here and hits the iceberg, right? And what he says is just counter it. What? What do you mean just counter it? I have to sacrifice HP, put a move on cooldown, and leave myself open to quote unquote counter this metal rampart iceberg tech, if that's what you even want to call it. And if I'm being honest, this isn't even the worst of it. I mean, if I can find it, there is literally a clip of me getting bodied. And because of the vast amount of sound effects because they're crystallized, I honestly don't know when to parry. So here's sort of like a small example. It's right after he comes down from here. So I get hit by 10 different sound effects. And I'm like, okay, I gotta parry now. Parry too early. I get hit again. And all of a sudden I hear a couple more crystal things. And it's just... remove the extra sound effects for crystal, dude. Honestly, I understand keeping the explosion sound effect for crystal, but remove the like, nobody needs to hear all those extra sound effects. It's just distracting. Overall though, although this is very much so a cheese build, it is definitely one of the lesser cheese builds, if I'm being completely honest, considering it only has one cheese. I have seen so many builds where it is just every single thing they do is just cheese. I'll go and show you another example. So this is a video that I saw on YouTube not that long ago. Here it is. It is a clip of just getting absolutely clobbered by monster spam from a distance. Now obviously there's a degree to where you could say, but bro, the guy that's fighting this is dog shit. And if you want to say that, go for it. But let's be honest, bro. What do you do in this situation? You don't know when he's holding out bombs. Lightning Stream is practically instant with very little wind up. And Shadow Gun, it's Shadow Gun. And then he has clones on top of all that. Plus the Black Flame stuff. So realistically, what do you do against this? If he just runs? If he just runs, what are you gonna do? And I feel like this is one of the biggest issues with Deepwoken right now, is people are so obsessed with elo and being able to win against anyone that they purposely find every little bug and glitch in the game to just slowly destroy the game and the fun of PvP. Now, there is a good amount of copium to this, but there are some builds that even talking to people that are like top 250 and stuff are just like, oh yeah, that's the build you gotta dodge on. That's the build you gotta log on. That build is, it's cheese. It's literally uncounterable. And it's like, why do we like not like do something about this, bruh? Why are we playing a game where you have to dodge or leave the game to be able to survive a build? I mean, seriously. And the question is, what do you do when this guy pulls up on you overworld? If you're in depths proccing deep bound and this guy pulls up, you're just wiped. Granted, I hope there's no one weird enough to do that. If it does happen, you are quite literally just wiped, bruh. Like, it is so dumb, man. It is so dumb. But with that being said, that is really all I had to talk about in this video. I do believe cheese builds are the biggest issue in Deepwoken right now because of the amount of things you can abuse, bug, and glitch. I hope you guys agree, and if you have anything to say in the comments, make sure to let me know. But with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.